Okay. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Now calling case number 25T00226. This is Ypsilanti Township versus Rick Artuso. Can I have names for the record, please?
Rick Artuso.
Thank you.
Ashley Moton on behalf of Mr. Artuso.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Attorney Moton, before I get started, did you want to address the plea?
Yes, if you may please read the charges in the complaint.
Okay, thank you. What I have here is a misdemeanor complaint that charges that on or about April 12th of 2025 at 1450 Holmes Road, that's in Ypsilanti Township, Mr. Artuso, you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Alicia Martell, a person with whom you reside or formerly resided, and a person with whom you have or had a dating relationship. That is otherwise known as domestic assault and battery. Do you understand what you're being charged with?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This is a misdemeanor. It has a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine plus court costs, or both. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. So, do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
Okay, thank you. And you do have Attorney Moton here to represent you, at least for the purposes of this arraignment. So, Attorney Moton?
Thank you. Mr. Artuso will stand mute to the charges. And we do request a personal bond in this matter. He has been in custody since May for some pending cases that he received nominal and PR bonds for. They were nonviolent in nature. He does not have a violent criminal history. The pending cases are larceny allegations and traffic. I do not believe for any reason that he is a danger to the community. He is committed to getting all of his cases resolved. He has family support. He has a job to get back to. He has no issues complying with the court's conditions, including any no-go to or no contacts. The address that I provided to the court is his, and the complaining witness does not live there. And for those reasons, I do not believe that he's a flight risk either. And again, we are requesting a personal bond.
Thank you. Okay. The court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Within 24 hours of your release, you are to report to community corrections for drug and alcohol testing. You will need $12 and a photo ID. While you're there, you can arrange to set up testing closer to your home.
Okay.
You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to have contact with Alicia Martell. When the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the computer or phone, via phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties. You are not to go to Ms. Martell's place of residence, which I have as Hannah Street in Melvindale, Michigan. You are not to go to her place of work or any place she might frequent. When the court says do not go, the court does not care if you own a place, rent a place, or are personally invited to go to a place. Do not go. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting, or stalking behaviors towards Ms. Martell or anyone else. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. And you are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court. The next one in this matter will be a pretrial conference, July 21st, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning over Zoom in front of Judge Washington. And you should receive paperwork about this, all right?
Okay.
Also, if we have a good phone number for you, we can actually sign you up for text message reminders, at least for 14B stuff. So, appearing for any and all dates also means going to community corrections as directed. So, like I said, you're allowed to set testing up closer to home, but you at least need to go to community corrections the first time to get set up. So,
Okay.
do you understand all of these bond conditions?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Any questions about any of them?
No, I understand everything.
Okay. Then keep in mind you will be able to reach out to the public defender's office if you do have any questions later. Okay. And as I said, you should get paperwork for all of this as well. So at this time, first, the conditions will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot, and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one.
Okay.
Okay. So, lastly, I will note that there is a signed order for fingerprints in the file. You will need to have your fingerprints taken if they didn't already do that.
They did that just a few days ago,
Okay.
actually.
Okay, thank you. Then the court will set a $10,000 personal recognizance bond. So what that means is you are not required to post anything in this matter to get out. Basically, you are promising to appear for your next court date and to abide by all of the bond conditions. If you fail to appear or violate any bond conditions, your bond could be revoked entirely, but it will at a minimum start at $10,000.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. Attorney Moton, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. Artuso, if you don't have any questions about anything I just said, you're free to go to the door and tell the jail you're finished.
Okay, one thing actually, you guys got the phone number down, right? For me, 734-410.
Well, you're on YouTube, so just hold up a second. So, Attorney Moton, you sent us the CAA forms.
Yes, ending in 0095, right?
Yes.
Yep, I sent that to the court.
You have those. I don't. Okay. So yes, we do have that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Then you're free to go to the door.
All right, let's talk about that. The arraignment of Rick Artuso before Magistrate Hillary Braley was a textbook example of how a hearing can be serious, orderly, and still reflect a touch of real-life humanity. Artuso stood mute to a domestic assault and battery charge involving a former partner, Alicia Martell. While the allegation is significant, the courtroom didn't spiral into tension or drama. Instead, it was a steady and professional back. Magistrate Braley kept her tone balanced throughout, walking Mr. Artuso through the standard rights and conditions, while attorney Ashley Moton advocated for her client with calm clarity. She highlighted his current custody status, lack of violent history, and pointed out that his other pending cases are nonviolent, mostly traffic and larceny, and that he's been cooperative all along. You could tell she had done her homework, down to confirming that Mr. Artuso has a stable address separate from the alleged victim and a job to return to if released. Now, Artuso himself. He was quiet, respectful, and maybe a little wary, but who wouldn't be, given he's been sitting in jail since May? He answered every question clearly and didn't interrupt or over-explain. When asked if he understood the terms of his release, including drug testing, no contact orders, and the T-go-even-if-you-invited clause, he gave the same straightforward answer each time. Yes, I do. That steady demeanor probably helped his case. And Braley, to her credit, acknowledged that with a $10,000 personal recognizance bond, no money down, just a promise to show up and follow the rules. She even encouraged him to set up testing closer to home, and the court confirmed they'd already received his fingerprints, showing they're on top of the paperwork. One understated but important detail here was the effort to get his phone number correct and confirm the contact forms. That might sound boring, but in court, that little moment can be the difference between showing up or getting hit with a failure to appear, and that's something Magistrate Braley reminded him of politely, but firmly, along with the fact that a violation of these bond terms, even something small, could land him right back in custody with a tighter leash. So was this hearing packed with fireworks? No, but that's kind of the point. It was a courtroom doing its job, setting expectations, listening carefully, and moving forward with clarity. No drama, no grandstanding, just solid legal work on all sides. And that's exactly what you want to see in a system that deals with real people's lives. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.